Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of The Comfort of Lies, a novel, by Randy Susan Meyers, performed by Amy McFadden. For Jeff, always. It is better to be told a hurtful truth than to be told a comforting lie. In the end, the truth will make its way out and will hurt much more than it ever had to. Anonymous. Part 1. Before. Chapter 1. Tia. Happiness at someone else's expense came at a price. Tia had imagined judgment from the first kiss that she and Nathan shared. All year she'd waited to be punished for being in love, and in truth she believed that whatever consequences came her way would be deserved. She felt vaguely queasy from the late Sunday lunch she and Nathan had just shared. They'd ordered far too many courses. Buttery appetizers, overdressed salad, and marbled meat roiled in her stomach. Black Forest cake had left her mouth pasty with sugar and chocolate. Each time Nathan patted his thickening middle with chagrin, she worried that she'd become Nathan's accomplice in more than one sin. Since childhood, she'd hated heavy food. Instead of sharing this lunch, she wished they could have waited until tomorrow to see each other, when they could sit on a blanket watching fireworks explode on the esplanade and listening to the Boston Pops. The 4th of July was a holiday without the burden of expectations, a perfect celebration for them. Nathan squeezed her hand as they walked toward her apartment. His obvious pride delighted her. She was 24, he was 37, and this was the first time she'd been loved by a man of substance. Each time they met, she discovered new love-struck traits, details she'd never admit to anyone, like the way his hands seemed more like a cowboy's than a professor's. Qualities that might seem ordinary to someone who'd grown up with a father, Tia added to her list of Nathan lore. Last week, he'd seemed like Superman when he came over carrying a toolbox, planning to install a shower head that sprayed more than a weak stream. Attached to the handle was a card where he'd written, "This is for you to keep here." The words made Tia feel as though he'd use it again. No present could have pleased her more. Mostly she found Nathan perfect. Muscled arms, a wide back, his sardonic New York edge, delivered with a crooked smile, worlds away from the street humor of the South Boston boys of her youth, cracked her up, while his innate competence.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?